Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Kim with the Craft Space. Today I thought it would be fun to not only do our December daily, but also to go through some junk journaling Christmas cards that I made up that I'm going to be sending out the last few of them for the season. So join me and let's get started. I keep them in these little books, these little faux books. I use these all over my house to keep things organized and not have to really put things away. You can just shove them in here and then set them down and then have them at your your own access pretty easily without having to completely clean things up, and then you don't have scattered junk journal all over your house, which, as most of you know, we can tend to have that happen to us. So anyway, let's get started. We're going to go through some of these fun Christmas cards that I have. Either they're leftovers from previous years that I've updated, or packets that you get at the thrift store, and just zhuzh them up, and then I send them off to friends and family. I give them to people who just need a little pick-me-up for the holidays, and it's a great way to use up your boxes of Christmas cards, because most of us don't have our friends in 12s and 24s, so we always seem to have just a couple left over when we purchase box sets. So let's see here. This is one of my favorites. I took a bird Christmas card, and it was pretty tough because all those different colors, but then I added, the binder is just some glass beads that I had in a little bin. And I'm not going to go through every single one of these, but just a few of them so you can kind of see what I do with a junk journal Christmas card or an interactive Christmas card. Because while a regular Christmas card is great, sometimes we just read them and toss them aside, and then what do we do with them? So coming up with this idea, I thought would be fun so that you could use them for the season. And I'm a little bit late on getting these few out. So they're just filled with different bits and papers, and this one has a little bit of a bird theme. I really fell in love with these. There's a little bird on it. These are vintage little tiny Christmas cards. I think they're from the 50s. But I just love it, because then what people can do with these is not only journal in them, or because who journals in a Christmas card, but you can take them with you, drop them in your purse, drop them in your work bag, and use them for shopping lists, to-do lists that you need to do. You can clip in your receipts for things that you may need to return, and they're all in a nice single place. You can take some of these tags out, fill with your gift card, so if you haven't used up a whole gift card, you can just have them all right together and toss this in with you when you're going out to do all of your holiday things, and it just makes them quite handy, to be honest with you. And then at the end of the year, you tuck them away and you have all those things for your memory from the next year if there's anything you want to change. This one, you can add your own little greeting at the back, on the back here. And I do each one of mine differently. Some of them are a little bit more elaborate. Some of them are pretty simple. This was a nice way to just sit by the, watch a Christmas movie and make some fun little Christmas cards. I loved this one. Especially these little bauble things, and these do come off. These just, these little things will come off. It's raffia with some beads on it. Little washi tape on the, spine. I used the envelope from this card as the front tuck. The other thing I thought which would be nice with these is when you go out for lunch with your friends, your family, a group of teachers, that type of thing, bring it with you like an old-fashioned yearbook and have people write in there, and then you have a nice little greeting from them, a little something from them during the holidays, and you can just keep them from year to year all in one one space. So it's like a little junk journal, except for it's a little bit smaller. Maybe it's a way to introduce people to using an interactive type journal. So, and it gives you a nice way to decorate something a little more quickly, and you don't have as much time invested in this large set of cards. Again, you'll probably see these a lot. I love this one. I think I have this in something else that I made. Cute little husky card. Can't have enough of those. This one's a little bit bigger, a little more Santa themed, a little more pages in it. You could use these for your December daily if you don't need to journal too much. If you just put, I think, 6 folded pages, that should give you enough for one for every day of the month. Or every day till you get to Christmas. That's what I meant to say. Oh, it's a little rough start here this morning in northeast Ohio. It's chilly. You can hear the heater running in the background. Things are a little slow going. Got some snow. Love this little Christmas card. So these are just some little ideas that I'm going to send some of these off. The rest of them I dump in my Etsy shop for last minute gift ideas. It's a great way to give a gift card. All of these are, I'll write a little sentiment on the back of these. And simply just ribbons that are run around with. I had fun with all these little glass beads that I had left over from a project and mixing and matching all of them. Some have, as you can see, some have tassels. Some have, you can use a paper clip, you can use a binder clip to close them. Pretty much anything. The sky's the limit. Some scrapbook paper in them. Some themed paper. I try to leave them as unembellished as I can so they stay flat, and then the recipient can use them for what they want. Some, I was upside down, some vintage gift tags. Those are always fun. Blank pages, little dangle bits. Always try to put a pocket on the back, usually to cover up the words down here, but just so that you can have quick access for receipts or something you want to put there. So then another little bird one, just took a ribbon here, made a little dangle, attached it with a little pin. I'm not going to open this one because, oh, well, there we go, I took this off. Guess that was going to come off for me. Made a little dangle pin on a bulb pin, pin it right here on the scrap of ribbon. And this is also a nice way to use up all of your scraps or your smaller papers that you have sitting aside. Fill them with tags, fill them with whatever theme you would like to fill them with. And every person so far that has received one of these was very receptive and very happy to get one, and they love to send me texts with theirs from last year, what they used them for. So alrighty, you do have to, if you are going to mail these do go out as a package because of the thickness of them. So be aware that if you're going to mail these, you do need to treat them as a little package, especially if it has any sort of a tassel on it or any beads, because they are a little thicker than the 1/4 inch allowed amount. But I just wanted to make you aware of that. Good. And again, just flip through these. I don't want to bore you oh, I have to show you these. These are so cute, these little vintage mousy tags. Just a fun little gift, a little something to remind people you're thinking of them for the holidays. Alrighty. So this is my project for today, is to get these all addressed and in cute envelopes and sent out to the last few people. So I hope you liked those. We'll put these aside. But I thought instead of just doing my December daily with you every day, I thought I'd bring a little interesting things to go along with them. But here is my work in progress, my December daily, and today is St. Nick's Day, and so I hope you all put your shoes out last night, and either St. Nick came, or Krampus came, or Belsnickel came. 3 different entities or Christmas things that we celebrate in our house. St. Nicholas, you put your shoes out and he brings you fruits and goodies in your shoes if you were a good girl or boy over the holiday season. A lot of parents use that as a way to make sure that your kids are good, and it's like you get a second chance. If you get coal or a switch in your shoes, then you have a chance to redeem yourself by Christmas. So let's get to Saturday. Let's see, and as you can see, I'm not going with every page. I'm going with whatever I feel. So here was last night. So I was getting ready for St. Nick or Krampus or Belsnickel to come. So I went a few pages. Here was the middle of that signature, and dun, 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 here we go. So here is the layout I came up with, which is completely, again, different than what I'm used to doing. And so this is my St. Nick's Day layout. So obviously I put all the different renditions in here, but what my day consisted of, we went for a pancake breakfast to support the Rotary Club, which I used the little tassel. The background is the menu, or not the menu, the placemat that has all the advertising on it. It had a coloring page on the back that I tore this part off, and then I just used the Rotary table placemat. Let me see if I have an extra. I took an extra one off the table that I had accidentally spilled some syrup on. So this was what was on the tables. So it's got all the different advertising, and then the back has a coloring page, and they had boxes of crayons for the kids to color with, and it was a Meet the Santa and everything. So I used that as a background, and then collected a bunch of different Santas, St. Nick's, and I found some Belsnickels and some Krampuses that I added as well. And so this was cut out of a book, which I thought was fun. It was a corner piece that, what are you ever going to use that for? But I had it in my stash, so I added St. Nick there. A couple little Krampuses on here, which he's kind of scary. Here's the sugar from my, oops, let me just put this back down. Here is the sugar packets for my coffee, because with it being a pancake breakfast, they did not have sweet and low or anything like that, so I indulged and had real sugar. These were the coupons you got if you wanted to get your picture with Santa. And so I just wrote on here, hope Dad likes it. I ended up getting a picture taken with Santa, and I'm going to give it to my dad for Christmas as just something funny. More St. Nick pictures. This was the packaging from my nice, warm, cozy Christmas socks, which is usually a staple in your St. Nick's Day gift or stocking, or when you put your shoes out. You get all those things you need for the Christmas holiday, and this is where I got my Christmas socks. So I used this snowflake pattern for a little pocket. Some Peppermint Crunch Junior Mints, so obviously St. Nick came because I got a little bit of candy, some sugar babies, and some little Hershey bars, which I used. If you can hear the actual packaging from that. I colored the little bit that I covered up on this page. Again, I've never journaled like this before, so this has been fun to be able to just collage the whole page. Made some page tabs with a punch out from this pocket. This is to represent the switch that it's from a Christmas broom that was on our hearth. So I tucked off a little bit of the part that was that was a little bit longer than everything else, and I thought that would be sweet in there. Belsnickel brings a switch if you're not good. So you either get candy, fruit, or he brings a switch. And we all know what that switch is for. This is a Christmas card I got from Happy Mail. I love little Christmas cards, but he looked like an old-timey Saint Nick on a horse. This is a Hershey bar box that I had for a project I was working on, so I used that as my journaling spot. Put my little card in here, and we will return Belsnickel's little switch into there. I will say I lucked out and Krampus did not come, probably because we weren't that bad. This is, I believe it's a German Victorian tradition that they follow, that you really don't want Krampus to come. Look him up, he's kind of spooky. But I just wanted to show you my December daily that I'm trying to keep up on every day and share with you, and also bring you a few other little tidbits for the holidays of ways that you can junk journal that are not your just traditional ways that we do it throughout the year, but adding some little twists on it for the month of December. So tomorrow is Sunday, and I'm not sure what we're doing tomorrow, but I'll see you again tomorrow with day, oh wait, I forgot to show you where my 6 is. Oh, there he is. Little needlepoint Santa was from, we stopped at the library on the way back from the pancake breakfast, and we got a free needlepoint book that was a little broken down, and they were going to destroy it, so I was able to nab that and put my 6, which is from a sale catalog that came in the mail that day. So there is my 6. I almost forgot to show you that. So there you go, there's my December. What do you think? Do you guys are you guys keeping up on your December dailies? Are you doing anything special? Did Krampus come? Did Belsnickel come? Or did Saint Nick come for you? Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.